Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And even though I wanted to be live less often, people doing things. And so I have to come live, okay? But I hope everybody had a great Thursday, okay, Friday Eve and whatnot. Because while we was on live yesterday, child, Tasha K was on live spilling her guts about how she feels. And I feel a couple of different ways about that. So we're gonna get into Tasha K's live and what she said and what she cried about Cardi being blah blah bloop. Okay. Also her mentioning Nicki Minaj. We will get into Cardi B responding as well on live and what she said, how she felt. Okay. We're gonna discuss Black China a little bit, who admitted how Tiger Rock blocking her from being a mama. Okay, Summer Walker out here beefing with Krishan, Gunplay being a fool, Dwight Howard coming out. I'm like, Lord, look, it's just stuff going on. And we can't even get into Bishop robbery live last night with him and Mark Lamont Hill. That will have to wait for tomorrow because I do not want to be on here for 4-5 hours. Okay, so that's why we're here. Okay, and of course y'all know we have a couple other things as well. But I need y'all look. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Become a whole JayBird, down. Okay, do not forget to like the video. Like the video, it helps. Okay, hit share. Make sure to comment in the comment section because we're here to have a conversation. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. The top. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me well. Yesterday, honey, I forgot. I'm here to where I'm at. Hi, hello. My bun is bunny. Yesterday, honey, I forgot to cut my mic on, so my sound was a little bit stupid. Because it was a sound through my computer. Okay, now while the iMac computer is fine when you playing other songs and sharing things or whatever, the sound can be a little bit distorted. So I'm making sure today that I clicked on my mic, I cut on my mic, and I plugged in my microphone. Okay, so y'all should hear me better, clearer today, and it should not be any fuzzing, weird noises like I think it was just today. So, how y'all doing? How is everyone doing? Okay, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, all up and through. We love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. You made it unapologetically, G. Yeah, she made a whole live. Okay. Oh, not out the country. Well, hey, out the country people, how y'all doing? Okay. But good ease and the knee. Okay. I'm meeting a mini wonton, super delicious, and I haven't had cream. We want some cream of wheat. Okay. But hey, how y'all doing? How y'all look? We ready for the foodlishness around here? And I said, look, we have to get into, now, it's basically watch along night, okay? Because we're gonna be watching along stuff and talking and stuff, and that's why I could not get to Bishop Robbery today because I want to be able to fully read his for grass tomorrow, okay? Because I'm like, he is just a mess, okay? But again, while I'm around here trying to get my rest and relaxation, I can't. I can't because when it's stuff to be discussed, anytime stuff happen and I have time to come discuss it, that's fine. Okay, it be when it don't be much around here, and I be having to make up a live, and I'm like, no child. But we here together. Okay, we are here together, and we are finna get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Cause I said, who said that? Why did they say that? Because this, now y'all know Cardi and Tasha K will be the ends, okay? That is the grand finale, okay? And I'm just like, this conversations because I feel different ways about what she said. I feel ways about what she said. And so we are here to have that talk together. I could have had this be a whole premiere. I was like, no, this is not premiere content, okay? This is live content and whatnot, okay? But let's get to sharing my screen for excuse me, for some stuff around here. We got some congratulations, we have some happy birthdays, whatever, but we need to get this out the way, okay, to then get to the thing, okay? So congratulations, confetti. Angie Martinez, okay, was inducted into the New York State's Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Congrats, congrats, congrats to Angie Martinez. I feel like no matter where you at, no matter where you from, because I'm born and raised here in the D. Okay, think with you all that. Born and raised here in Detroit, Michigan. But even I am fully aware of Miss Angie Martinez. Okay, because usually you have some DJs and some people who are in that realm who are really only like popular and like banging in their state. Angie Angie Martinez has transcended outside of the state of New York, the state of Jersey, all of that. Okay, I feel like everybody around here who know who she is. She's well respected. She Angie Martinez, because this thing, this commentary space, this DJing space, and I mean people who are paid to talk on the radio or to talk to people or to bring conversations here or there. Angie Martinez was around here doing it. Okay, doing it. And everyone respects Angie. You know what I'm saying? Everyone know Angie put in the work. Okay, she did not have it easy. Okay, right. Been that girl since the 90s, and I have never heard anybody say anything negative about her. She also isn't one to shy away from asking people hard questions. Okay, even folks she's friendly with. You know what I'm saying? And that is the telling of somebody who is non-biased, but also, not no asshole. So I'm like, she's also a woman of color because I believe Angie Martinez, is she Puerto Rican? Latina? Something. I know she's something. I don't know what exactly. Okay. But I mean, come on now. Ladies Night, her, Lil Kim, Missy, Lisa Les Lopez, the Brat. The video was amazing. Okay. Okay, she's Puerto Rican. Okay, I know she's something, but I never want to say one thing. But again, she is someone I feel like in the realm of radio, DJ, personalities, interviewing, and all of that stuff. Who's that white man? I don't know who that white man is. Was it husband? I don't know. But congrats to Miss Angie. Okay, congrats to Miss Angie, because we know she deserves it. Because some of these people be getting these awards, they not be deserving these awards. Just be getting them for no reason, and we be like, how that happened? Who did that? Who said that? Who said they won? I don't know. Okay, but congrats to Angie Martinez. Okay, we have a happy birthday. Now, y'all know I like look. I couldn't find nobody was posted, but Candy posted last minute. Happy birthday to Miss Eva, the diva. Okay, Eva Marcel, who we have loved and known from. Look at Eva page. Look at Eva page. Eva. Let's find a good picture of Eva. Okay, boom. Okay, Eva, the diva. Today is her birthday. I do not know how old she is at all. Okay, when we first was introduced to Eva, back when she was Eva Pickford. Okay, Eva Pickford on America's Next Top Model, and she won her season. It was between her and Yaya. And back then, I ain't like Yaya. I love Yaya, not just actress, but again, we have known Eva since her way back when. I feel like I still love her still. Okay, she's amazing in life. She seems so nice. She's a whole sunflower. So happy birthday to Carisha. Okay, girl, I said see y'all up and say hey Carisha. I said Carisha. Okay, to Eva. I'm like Carisha. Happy birthday to Eva. Okay, she has been a model. She's done some act. Well, she's done a lot of acting. Okay, we love her on All the Queens Men and other things as well. She's a great actress. Okay, and again, it's our girl. We like Eva. So happy birthday to that lady. She's a former wife. She is. Okay, mom of three. I think it's three, four. It's three. I think it's and two boys and a girl. I think it's three kids total. But you know what I'm saying? We love her, and that's what matters. Okay. Now this was a bunch of bull stuff to me, in my opinion. Okay, I was scrolling social media and I seen this. Now I don't know why. Okay, Zeus announces a new show with Nick Cannon called Bad versus Wild Las Vegas. I don't know what it is. It says from the looks of the teaser, it's about to be bad and wild with an all-female cast, including famous female celebrities who have real beef or simple rivalries that will compete through challenges and showdowns. What? What? I don't know who asked for this. I'm confused. Okay, now I don't know what's the point of it. This is, I mean, we had a conversation. Remember when Ray J and Prinky had a conversation and the folks would come on there and talk about their issues or whatever, or they may fight. I'm like, is that what it's supposed to be? Is he supposed to be? Is he fighting people? Is folks fighting him? Now I don't watch Zeus. I have really transcended past anything that Zeus will put out. I feel like Zeus is like the Jerry Springer show on steroids, and the Brewster Projects next to the check cashing place and the liquor store. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with the check cashing place or the liquor store or the Brewster Projects. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you put all of that together with people who have nothing to lose and want to be famous for whatever reason they can be famous, it's just a lot. Okay, it's a whole lot. Now, I wasn't raised in no projects, but I have friends who was, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, but I'm like Nick, you too old. You have too many kids. You have too many daughters, too many baby mamas to be around here having some wild and out chick fight situation around here. What are you doing? Now I'm not gonna watch it, y'all. I'm not, but because he's the black man, I'm trying to support black people. I want y'all to know somebody gave that fool a show, but I don't know why. I don't. I don't at all. What else I want to get into? Y'all, we get a couple things. We'll get to that. Y'all are getting on my nerves. Okay, I told y'all already. Ain't no Jada, bandwagon dislike going on around here. Okay, and it's really aggravating me that these blogs, even the Jasmine brand, which we know is headed by a black woman. Okay, the girl Jasmine, she's a black woman. So to see this headline, Britney Spears' memoir sells more copies than Jada Pinkett Smith's Worthy, actors reporting unable to make high spot on several bestseller lists. However, where is it? Jada told us she was number 3 on the New York Times bestseller list. So what aggravates me is people who was really on this Jada, we don't like Jada. If you don't like Jada and you don't want to see Jada and you don't want to hear about Jada and you don't follow Jada, that's fine. I don't need no one to like Jada. But let's not knock that lady's accomplishments. Let's not have a negative headline just for clicks and views to say, oh, Jada's book ain't sell. It did. I bought it. That book sold. People bought her book. People love her book. Her book is number 3 on the New York Times bestseller list. The top 4 people on that list are 4 women. And when I see blogs and I see people around here on bull, look, what you will never do in my presence is try to diminish something positive that somebody is doing. Will I bash Erica Mena? Absolutely. I don't like her. She not doing nothing good. Okay. Will I bash Elsa Lozada? Yes, I will. She not doing nothing good. Would I bash, let's say, Natalie Nunn if she wrote a book about her experiences on Bad Girl Club? I would not bash her for that. I do not understand for the life of me why anybody put up. I was like, I get a lot of my stuff from y'all, Jasmine. I get stuff from y'all. So it really aggravates me when I seen not only this post from her, but I seen other people. Okay. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. I know good. I'm 17. Wait, let me take 10 minutes. I'm 18 minutes. I know good and goddamn well you did not comment while I'm sitting up here talking about people trying to diminish black women. You gonna tell me I take too long to get to the good stuff. Everything I talk about is the good stuff. Everything. What's the good stuff? I'm confused. Ma'am or sir, because we could be male or female. Don't get cussed out. Don't do that. I ain't cussed out in a while. Okay? And don't end it with still love you though, because if you do, you would sit down, eat your food, drink your drink, live your life, love what you love, and leave me be at my damn job. I'm up here working. And again, if you want something quick and easy, go to a motel. I ain't no motel. I'm not quick. I am long and drawn out. Okay? I talk too much. You hear me? People come here to get everything. Okay? If you want to get a little bit of something, go to the blogs that have it. I don't take too long to get the shit. Besides, what takes too long for me to get home from work? That's not here, okay? So don't shut the hell up. And I mean that respectfully. Okay? Again, anybody who don't know, don't come to my channel. My channel is not a place where you gonna my title say, okay, this is what it's a show. We may not be here for a long time, but it's a good time. Okay, and if you looking for something fast, that ain't what I do. If you don't like it, please, by all means, the exit stage right or left, whatever way your door is. I don't know. But please do not come in my comment section telling me I'm taking too long, telling me I'm taking too long to get to the good stuff. I'm like, what's the good stuff? What's the good stuff? Lee, tell me, what's the good? Let me know, Lee, what you want to hear. Let me know what's the good stuff so I can get to what you want. Forget everybody else. It's 230 people. Forget the other 238 people. What do you want? Oh, my. Anyway, back to this people right here, okay? It aggravates me that the blogs and people, I saw other people who were posting and they're running with the narrative that she's a flop, okay, that she ain't selling, okay, that she ain't this and she ain't that and blah 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 blah, who ain't wrote a book the first, okay, and do not know how hard it is for anyone to get on the New York Times bestsellers list. Whenever we hear about people, book doing good, I have never heard anyone say, "Oh my God, Britney Spears is on the Barnes and Noble book." Bitch, is Barnes and Noble still open? I know they are. My point is, nobody brings up all these other lists. No one. Whenever anybody writes a book, the headline on every blog is so and so New York Times bestseller. Blah 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 blah. It's always New York Times bestseller. And if she made it to number 3, that's a feat within itself. Okay, this is also why I said, let me go to my page. Let me go to my page. Let me go to my page. Because Tamika Mallory made this post on her page earlier because Candy and them down in Atlanta, Candy, Yandy, all the girls, they did an event, with Jada, her book thing or whatever. It was, what I'm saying? And I'm like, so many people was around here basing things off of headlines and not my caption right here. The lessons is beyond the headlines. Okay, I said so many times people miss the lesson because they only read the headlines and judge before taking the time to fully listen. In life, in general, the lessons are beyond the headlines. Okay, meaning you can't take somebody's name and think you know their story. You cannot hear, oh, well, the blog said she flopped, but did you see? But did you read anything? Did you any due diligence? And even if she only sold, let's say 10,000 copies, out of all the hate that she got for writing a book about her life, and she sold 10,000 copies, that's a feat. Because guess what? I ain't sold 10,000 copies. My point is, leave her alone. Leave that lady alone. I was listening to TGIF with Claudia and with Claudia, Al, and Funky, and when I was aggravated. You get me? And not that I feel, because look, nobody has to have my same sentiment about Jada. No one has to like Jada. I want to be clear when I say I don't need anyone to feel like I'm saying if you don't like Jada, then you ain't nothing. That ain't what I'm saying. My point is, so many people who are in this blogger space, TV host space, are literally, when Al Reynolds literally said, well, I didn't read the book. I did not even read past the headlines because I feel like what her book is a lie. I feel like, she has been perpetuating a lie, and she had the red table talk and was talking about uplifting women and living in the truth. And because she did not tell folks about her and her husband's separation, anything she says of like, I don't want to hear I am quoting what they were. I'm quoting what Al was saying, Funky and Claudia. They all as people. We don't want to read no book. We don't want no motivational stuff from Jada. No, I was like, bitch, what? So Jada went for me this really. However, I have learned because after I heard that, I cut it off because I have learned once because people have the right to their opinions, point blank, period. But I've learned within myself when people start saying things that upset my spirit, just cut it off. When people start, having I'm like, because I can leave it be, focus and have tunnel vision. And so a lot of times now I'm having to have tunnel vision and not really having much to listen to from other fuckers. I'm like, y'all be on some bullshit. Y'all be on some. It may be because I'm a little bit older than some fuck or whatever. But I was like, I was so aggravated listening because again, they are a pop culture show, and sometimes I like their rhetoric, their jokes, their laughing, and their opinions on certain things. But I was like, I have never seen three people, a gay man, a heterosexual woman, and a bisexual man who are on their platform. They're on their huge platform, and they are literally dogging out Jada simply because the only thing Jada did and that Will did was separated and then tell people publicly. That's really all they did. That's really it. And people who really don't like Jada, they don't follow Jada. They don't listen to Jada. They don't. Again, no one has to like Jada, but I was like, it's just the disdain and because y'all know I'm a firm believer in, I don't like coming on here and speaking about things I haven't read, I haven't paid attention to. I like to be well informed before I come and give y'all my opinion. And so to say, well, I don't care about her book, then why y'all reporting on it? If you don't care, if you don't want any feedback, or if you don't want to know nothing about it, then why are y'all discussing her book? Y'all didn't read it. Y'all didn't buy it. So what's your opinion for? Even if you, what's the point of having an opinion on something you have not done any due diligence with? You think the people on the, it pissed me off. It pissed me off because it would piss me off if it was anybody else. It would piss me off. It's not because it's your gender, but it kind of is because as Black folk, I try my best now in my 41 years of age to be fair when I'm trying to come to y'all. I also try to explain to y'all what was said or whatever. Jada's book is not about her own will, and let's not forget. Will wrote the book first, which talked about the separation. The difference is Jada said it out loud and flat out. Period. You know what I'm saying? But even bringing up, she had a red table talk and she was being. I'm like, the red table talk was for everybody, and I was like, and this is no tea, no shade. Al married Star Jones and told us he was straight. Al was bisexual. That was his secretive lie because it was his private business. Al Reynolds is just now really being open about being bisexual. But for a long time, that was something he did not discuss. Why? Because it was his personal business. You hear me? Okay. Funky. We have seen Funky that he was issues over the years that he hid, behind cloak and dagger because that was his personal business. When he, because he was talking, I just heard him talking about either on his channel or the thing, how when he used to be in financial trouble, the eviction stuff, the drug use stuff, he had issues in his private life. He wasn't speaking about it publicly until he was ready. But because Jada Pinkett Smith did not tell the world her husband was going through a separation, y'all pissed, but y'all have secrets in your life too. I was mad. I just want people to be as opinionated about their own shit as others. That's why when we are in this space, I feel like we owe it to our audiences to be as non-biased and just understandable. Lead with grace. Still read and gag and laugh and joke. I ain't saying be nice. I ain't saying that. But there's a level of for all of them to feel like Jada don't matter. She's a liar, and no one cares to hear about Jada trying to give anybody any inspirational information when Jada talks about wanting to leave this earth and how she suffered with depression. And that's crazy because Funky suffered from depression, but because none of them went into any detail to see what her book was about, they don't know how she was also trying to help other folks with their depression. But I'm leaving it be. Okay. That was my little rant. I was like, I just want people to be fair in their bull stuff. Okay. Again, crack a joke fine. But I'm like, don't make it seem as if because they reported, oh yeah, they TGIF reported that Jada's book was a flop. I'm like, she made the New York Times bestseller list. And let me touch on this real fast. Can you imagine if you had a friend who was killed and people then told you, don't talk about your dead friend because we know him too. And when you talk about your dead friends, you're talking too much about your dead friend. That's the equivalent of people saying that talking about Tupac is too much. Tupac to us is Tupac. It's Tupac. You know what I'm saying? It's Tupac. That's her friend. That's her friend. To y'all, I'm JayLeesCorner. To my people, I'm Jaylee. I'm Lee. I'm Jay. I'm Jigga. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I can't imagine if something happened to me and Karla, who's my best friend, whenever she felt the need to, wanted to discuss me because I was her friend, that anyone who was a subscriber of mine, a fan of mine, a whatever of mine, felt like when she spoke about me, she can't do it. Because I'm like, it's weird. That's that lady friend. Her friend was killed. Her friend was killed. Tupac was murdered. You hear me? Thank you, Lisa Elvis, for the cash app. I've had friends who have been taken from this earth. They just not famous. I discuss my dad who died whenever I feel the need to. I can't imagine someone say, don't do that. I'm like, that's Jada was friends with that man in real life. And nobody, can you imagine someone telling you, and I'm not saying that to Edwina. I'm saying because a lot of folks have said that. And a lot of folks have said that. Can you imagine if your friend in real life, who you've known since childhood or since school days, was literally taken out of this earth and everybody else in the world gets to sit here and mourn him and cry and be sad for years upon years? People who were not even born when Pac was killed feel a connection to Pac. And y'all want Jada, his actual friend, to not discuss their friendship because you listen to the blogs who make y'all feel like she's discussing him in a relationship, sexual, I loved him because, and that ain't what it was. That means y'all don't understand true friendship. Platonic. Because you think the only time a man wants you is if y'all banging. And that ain't what it is. Not all friendships is like that. So sometimes, again, the lessons are beyond the headline. So every time anybody think that Jada discusses, when anyone thinks Jada discusses Tupac too much, I want you to think about somebody in your life who died and someone telling you to not discuss them because you feel like She does it too much. I was in fourth grade. A friend of mine named Dennis. We were in the fifth grade, fifth grade elementary school. A friend of mine, Dennis, died in a house fire. That was the first time I've ever experienced death of somebody I knew. I can't imagine someone telling me, "But don't talk about Dennis's death." I'm like, "Bitch, I knew Dennis. What you mean?" And Jada does not always talk about Pac, but when Pac subjects come up, when folks ask her about him, she talks about it. Why? Because she knew him. Puffy been sitting around here talking about Biggie for years. Pac died in 96. Biggie died in 97. Puff still talks about how hard it was losing Biggie. Y'all don't care because Puff is a man. But because Jada is a woman who was friends with Pac, who's a man, that's wrong. We ain't told Puff to shut up. But let's move on. Let me get off my soapbox. Let me get off my soapbox. And I'm just. Anyway, flirt alert. Okay, flirt alert. Flirt alert. Okay. Black China man. Y'all know she got a man, right? Derek, is it Milano? And I'm like, let's a little congratulations, a little confetti that she has love in her life. And we're gonna get into a little bit later for some stuff she said, about her and Tiger. Okay. But I want y'all to see that lady and the man, because people feel like some folks are like, oh, she's upset and she lonely and she needs some money and blah blah blah. She look happy to me. And if she had love, let's just celebrate that. Okay, so congratulations, confetti. He cute too. I don't know that man though. I just saw. I said, let's show it. Now Beyonce has shown us, okay, the poster for the Renaissance movie in theaters, December 1st. Now I have my tickets already. Okay, I have my tickets already. I can't wait to go. I feel like it said the movie was going to be like 2 hours and 40 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. I can't wait. I hope people don't be in the theater, because I wanted to rent out a theater, but they just don't have them available right now in my area, whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping and praying that when it comes closer to the time, I can maybe rent out a theater, because I feel like the Beehive gonna act the fool. Okay, now I've already got my tickets. I got tickets already. But if I can get a theater to rent it out, I'm gonna return them tickets, honey, and go by myself. And I don't even want to have it, because you like here. Our seats hold maybe 60, 70 people. I just want my folk in there. I don't want to rent it out to have a whole bunch of people. But I'm like, I know my folk won't be in there dancing around loud. I want to be able to enjoy it and not have to go back and see it later on, because I couldn't hear nothing. So I'm hoping and praying. We shall see. But I'm like Beyonce, because y'all know it's probably the documentary stuff from the tour, probably some visuals. I hope. But I am very excited, and it's coming again December 1st. I know you can get tickets for November 30th. I ain't going until the 2nd, because I don't want to have to deal with that bullshit. You hear me? The City Girls was on the Breakfast Club today. Okay. And with that, they answered a whole bunch of stuff. Now, y'all know I can't play the stuff because, the Breakfast Club be sagging folks. But in the conversation, y'all may ask them, JT, Why you throw that phone at Uzi? Thank you, Terrell, for the cash app. JT, why did you throw that phone at Uzi? JT said, oh, his friend. His friend, honey, his friend. Pause. His friend Bari, ASAP Bari. She said ASAP Bari, was in my seat. And he was talking about how we should leave or whatever. And I get round at where he is. She said, Lil Uzi Vert like a child. He's very, very all over the place. And she said Uzi made sure his friend ASAP Bari had a seat. And she was pissed because why would you not make sure I have a seat? My issue was not about Ice Spice, who was sitting next to him in a whole other seat. So she said her issue was, it was, you know what I'm saying, the bar dude. The bar dude said bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. He reposted the clip and said he ain't want you sitting there, cuss word, cuss word, cuss words, stop lying. She was really mad about Ice Spice, not about me. She called him a groupie because he was sitting next to her. Be so 6,000 talking about me. Now y'all know the City Girls had an album, and I think it was called Raw. I think it was supposed to stand for like real ass hoes, but I'm like, y'all real ass whores? Okay. Their album only sold 6,000 copies. They discussed that as well. It was a bad rollout. The City Girls was saying how the album and the song from the album from like 2 years ago. To me, it felt like that we made that music so long ago, we don't care. So put it out, let it be, whatever. But I feel like her saying, "Oh, it was this dude or whatever," he said, "A bullshit. It wasn't me." And she then said, "Whole a niggas be so jealous of itches." And I was like, I feel bad, right? Because I feel like she was asked a question in an interview. She then blamed him. You know what I'm saying it was because of the Bakari dude. If the Bakari dude say, why I get into this? That wasn't about me. And he said, no, it was about everybody that night. Even folks who was like, even the seat fillers was talking about she was upset because of the Ice Spice situation. You know what I'm saying? The fact, I don't know why she did not say I was pissed in general. I don't even remember why. But she blamed Bakari. Bakari said, bitch, it wasn't me. It was made by Ice Spice. A part of me believes, I believe she was pissed about somebody sitting in a seat near Uzi. Now, I don't know who. But I feel like she was upset about somebody sitting next to or close to Uzi. But I would have never came on the radio and said, oh, because his friend had a seat and not me. That makes him a groupie? How was he a groupie for a friend? I don't know. It sounded weird. But she admitted that she was upset because of somebody he was sitting next to. Now we just don't know who somebody was. I'm leave that be. Y'all know BravoCon coming up in Vegas. Now y'all know I was gonna go to BravoCon. I was looking up tickets, but to get tickets, one, they're expensive, and two, they were too hard to get. I don't have time to be in lines and waiting for a ticket, get a car. If I can't get a ticket, I'm done. Okay. I know Chris and Alex are going. I think Kempire is going as well. But again, getting tickets was a crazy thing. The fact that now that everyone has gotten their tickets for this and that, Bravo has announced that BravoCon will be streaming on Peacock. Can you imagine you've spent, because them tickets was like 12, the 3-day weekend tickets was like $1,300. Was it 18? It was over $1,000. I can't remember the price. It was over $1,000 for the thing. Can you imagine you bought tickets to go And Bravo announces, oh yeah, we'll have it available on Peacock. Okay. So it says ABC to according to NBC release, Peacock will be given its subscribe, and I have Peacock, will be giving its subscribers an inside look at BravoCon's most in-demand panels, with content being uploaded starting Friday the 3rd through Friday the 10th. Okay, Bravo fans preferring to take in all the Las Vegas actions, blah 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 blah. The point is, you're gonna be able to watch the tea-spilling interviews, the star-studded segments, as well as keep up to date with the best of all things BravoCon. Even if you're not there, I'm sorry, even if you right now there in person, I was like, wait a minute, I could have just waited. I can wipe my eyes. Man. Okay. But it's also smart. I feel like the same way, right, Beyonce at a concert, and a lot of people went to the concert, but a lot of folks also streamed the shit on social media. So you didn't have to go, you know what I'm saying, to a Beyonce concert. You should go. So we'll get, edited down stuff. I still feel like if you making, in my opinion, if you're making people pay thousands of dollars for this BravoCon event, to then have it streamed and available on Peacock, I would be kind of pissed. I waste my goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure the in-person experience will be much more involved, much more enthused, much more included than what they're gonna stream on the thing. Okay. Because if not, we don't know. But I would be like, bitch, I want a half off ticket. Okay, because whatever you stream, give me a discount on that. Okay. The Housewives of Potomac is back. Okay, they have some taglines. Let's read them really quickly. Candace Dillard Bassett says, when they go low, I just hit high notes. And she's saying that I hit high notes part. I mean, she said it was her idea to sing the part. But okay. Let's see. We have Robin who says, I just took a DNA test and it turns out I 100% don't care. Robin, neither do we. Now, see, Robin is somebody who is lying to our faces. Okay, Robin is somebody who's been trying to deceive us for years. Y'all pissed off at Jada, be pissed off at Robin. Her and Juan. Karen, I don't ride the fence, honey. I am the fence. You ride me. I was like, not riding me. I like it though. I like it. Because what I think that means is they always say I'm playing both sides. Okay. But in real life, y'all ride my side using me as storyline. So y'all ride on me. Okay. Because y'all need my help. Ashley Darby, you don't have to dig for gold when you shine this bright. I mean, you still dig with, girl. I need, Ashley, you married that white old man for money. You maybe wasn't digging for gold, but you knew the gold was round there. You knew it was gold in them darn heels. Okay, so whatever. Dr. Wendy Osefo. If you're going to test this professor, be prepared to fail. And she's still teaching? I hope so. I love her look though. Okay. Giselle. I know Angel, but give me some grace and you'll learn to adore me. Y'all know her kid's name is Angel, Grace, and Adore. I feel like Giselle needs something more than her daughters because it's not as if we see her interact with them often. And the show was supposed to be about all the ladies and what they have going on. Your kids don't, girl. But I guess if all you have is your 3 teenage daughters, that's fine. But I need more. Mia. It doesn't matter the size of the home. So, no, it doesn't matter the size of our home. I'm always the queen of this castle. Ain't y'all homeless? Not homeless, but like, do you have a home? Lastly, newbie. I think it's Nikia. I may be mispronouncing that. Um, Nigeria raised me. LA made me, and Potomac will remember me. I was like, I guess if you say so. We don't know you that well yet, but if you say so, I guess so. The show premieres on November 5th. I guess we'll wait till then. Um, I think that's all my little extra. Well, no. Let me see, y'all. Let me see. I won't show. We don't take y'all take a little second and like the video while enjoying the dance break. Did y'all like the video? I hope y'all like the video because the good times I was had. Okay. Um, let's get into this fool right here. I don't understand. I feel like maybe he just wants to go to prison. You know, maybe play of the gun wants to go to prison, and that's why he keeps doing them things. So he's a gunplay got arrested again. Okay, for the eighth time, I believe, because he had a restraining order against him by his wife, and he's not supposed to go near her, and he did anyway. And he's also wearing an ankle monitor. So y'all know that shows you where you are. This fool was driving, going to Von Shay's house when he is not supposed to go there. He's also on a tracker. And because the authorities knew he was going there, they arrested him when he got there and got arrested. He was arrested outside of her house, okay? He never went in. He didn't talk to her. But the fact of the matter is, sir, you're not supposed to go over there. They have you on a ankle monitor. What is wrong with you? You're dumb. You're stupid. Okay? Now, Von Shay had also mentioned previously that because of the flaws in Florida, she can't divorce that man. Florida is a weird place. Okay? Florida is a place where I feel like, so y'all see my husband is insane, and y'all see that he is a danger to me, but I can't divorce him. Is that why Joy and Trick Daddy still married? Like, do they force you to stay together in Florida? It does not make any sense to me. It does not make any sense. I feel like, I know some states have laws where The couple has to be separated for a year before they can divorce. I'll give you that. But I was like, I can't divorce my insane husband. Why? I would move. I would move. But at least he was arrested because God knows why he was going over there when he know he's not supposed to. Okay? So, ladies, let's make better decisions in who we marry. I.e., don't marry nobody named Gunplay. Because it sound like it's a bad idea. It don't make no sense. Don't do it. Not no more. Okay. Divorce and foolishness. Kim and Cray asked, begging the courts, please don't put us out of our house. What about our children? They will be left homeless. Jesus, don't put us out of our house, Judge. Judge, we need to be here, Judge. What are we? Look, I understand that people have life situations that um cause them financial difficulties, and you can lose the house and be. I get it, you know, I get it. However, Kim and Croy flaunted their wealth for years. Hell, was flaunting their wealth the first time their house went up for foreclosure last year. Kim and Croy faked like they had it and they did not. Okay, instead of just saying, "Hey, we don't have no money. Hey, my wife spent all my money and now we destitute." And you want to go and plead with the court, stop the auction on the house. What about our children? There are many homes you can rent that can house your children. You don't have to have a expensive mansion that you can't afford. When you are a family, because your oldest two daughters, do they still live there? Do they work? Like y'all are, it's a husband and wife, and I believe it's 6 kids in total. You gotta move, get y'all 2 apartments, not in the sky, but get y'all 2 apartments and have 3 kids in one apartment and 3 kids in the other. Okay, do what you have to do. But again, because Kim and Croy have been flaunting their wealth and in a way talking negatively about other people who maybe don't have or had as much as them, Kim spent all that money acting like a rich white woman. Spent Kim still was on IG. Oh, this Chanel bag, these boots, and blind blue. And I'm like, man, you can't afford it. You have all those expensive items, and your house is gonna be gone. So miss me with the police. What about my children? Well, well, ma'am, sir, that's on you. Y'all did that. Not me. It was you. If you can't understand that you did not have no money left, but you kept spending while not work, it's one thing if you have debt, but you working and you earn money to pay off what you owe. But if you're not working, you're not making money to pay. You can't be bringing in, for example, you can't be bringing in $10,000 a month, but your expenses are 70K. The math ain't gonna math. You hear me? The math ain't gone math. Anyway, let's get to the stuff, okay, that is on the thumbnail. Because somebody said earlier, you take too long to get to the point. Well, guess what? Now we at the points. Okay? I want to touch on Black China. because she was on a podcast, I think today. I think it was today. And so many people, y'all know Alex song, Weekend Mom. It's hilarious. A lot of folks have felt like Black China was a weekend mom, okay? Because it's these headlines. Oh, Black China only had her child for 24 hours. She got her for one day. So we hear these things, okay? And I don't think Black China has ever really formally spoke about what the actual custody agreement was. But when she was on this podcast today, so that's her, that's Tiger, and in the middle is them together. Because I always like to remind folks of Tiger and China were together at a point when they both look different. Okay, because China and Tiger back then they don't look the same now. You hear me? But I want y'all to hear this quick little thing of her explaining how Tiger basically was preventing her from being a mom based on the agreed upon schedule. Okay, so listen up.
Settled and you chose to bet on yourself and make it work. What was it like co-parenting with Tyga at the time? Breakups are hard enough, but when you have a kid, you have to almost set aside sometimes your own personal feelings for the sake of your child. You made it work. What was that like? Do you feel like you stepped up? Yeah, what was that like?
For the first 4 years of Kingy's life, I had him Monday through Friday. Okay. Right? And then that's when I became pregnant with Dream.
So again, she's talking about when her and Tiger were together, happy and in love, blah, blah, bloop. And then at some point, he put her out because y'all know he started messing with Kylie and all that stuff. And her saying for the first 4 years of our son's life, I had him Monday through Friday. So this narrative that she's never been a mom, she's a weekend mom, and for the the kid is 10. And for the first 4 years, she had him Monday through Friday, and he had weekends. It seemed like it flipped. And she's saying, until I got pregnant with Dream.
And it was like the school and this and pregnant and in a new relationship, it was like a lot for me. So then that's when our schedules had changed. So then I had King Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then drop him off to school Monday. So it was like the same amount of days. But
so again, I have my son Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and take him to school on Monday. His dad has a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, drops him off to school on Friday, then I have him. So that's equal stuff. So all this stuff about, she don't really have a kid, from what she's saying, she's not a weekend mom as if she don't have her kid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's just a schedule. That's just a schedule. So I think this narrative that, she's a bad mom, she don't be with the kid, is technically not true. Based on what she's saying from once King started going to school and they changed up the schedule because of him going to school. Just saying.
We just had to just kind of switch because of the schooling. I was like, I'm just going to be realistic with myself. And this was like the best schedule for me. But other than that, it was all good until like recently this year. And then it dawned on me, like when it even happened, like him like keeping King longer right after I did the case with the Kardashians. You get what I'm saying? So that's when he had kind of snuck that in there. And then along like with me.
Well, I mean, so for anyone who doesn't know, what did he sneak in?
Like trying to keep King, my son, longer days
than he should. Than what was originally agreed.
Exactly.
You felt like he was.
No, she said because King changed schools, she was pregnant and was also working. That was a lot. So it was easier for King to live during the week at Tiger's house because it was closer to the school. But she was not saying that being a mom in general was too much. I don't want y'all to misinterpret what she's saying. So that's not what she said. She was pregnant with Dream. King's school changed. And so the schedule changed. That's what she said. And it was too much for her because sometimes it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with a mom saying, hey, it's a lot for me right now. I need some help. There's nothing wrong with the mom saying, this is too much. Daddy, help me parent.
Maneuvering and kind of making moves that at the time almost felt like maybe he's just enjoying his child, but there was, you feel like there was alternative motives.
Yeah. And I just want to just, lay it all out on the table because that's just what I'm going through.
Where are things now with that?
We're in a custody battle right now. Okay. Yep.
And what she was saying too is that she started noticing after a while, Tyga was keeping King longer, and longer. And the day she was supposed to have him, she really wasn't getting him. But because she was going through a thing with Dream, she was in court with the Kardashians. Because y'all know she was suing the Kardashians. She was doing Rob for that revenge porn stuff. And a lot went on. She was saying how he kind of just was keeping King longer. And now he kind of doesn't want me to have my time back. And he's making it seem as if you ain't been having it. But by law, by our agreement, I should have him 50-50.
Wait till it's over with.
I bet that's got to be hard.
Yeah, and it's hard for me because I'm like, I'm not doing OnlyFans, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, dude. So like, you have obviously more money than me. Why can't we just settle this stuff outside of court? Like talking to you. He didn't want to do that. So now I have to like go to court and it's like all in the blogs. And I'm like, dude, you know what I'm doing. And I feel like just me and him together, we just both don't need this. Like you doing your stuff, I'm doing my stuff. We could have settled this over here. Now I have to do this. And it's just like,
all the world's watching.
Yeah, the whole world's watching. It's like, you could have just had a conversation, man. Give me the days.
Like, we don't have to go to court. Let me have my Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Take him to school on Monday, and you get him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Put it back to what it is. Her point is, I should not have to go to court about this because we should have been able to handle it outside of court.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Communication is key, you guys, with co-parenting, to answer your question.
Sure, yeah. How's that been on your mental health?
It's been great. Like, I mean, I like block the things that needs to be blocked out. Like, I don't let certain things like bother me as much. And that comes with growth.
Yeah.
It comes with growth and it comes with patience and then seeing like the bigger picture in the end. Because, like when you're going through something, you kind of just react. And it's like, don't like react right now. Like really just see it all the way through. And I see it all the way through. And I know that I'm going to win and have like my time with my son. That's all I ask for. That's it. As a mother.
So, this the narrative that, she's a bad mom. She does not have her kids. She wants money. The fact that I don't think I paid any attention and knew that they already had a custody schedule and Tyga kind of just, because China was not forcing, no, he should be back home with me on Friday. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like because she's not forced the schedule, he just kept them. And sometimes, when you are co-parenting, I do think if one parent, like, okay, can I keep him a little bit longer this week? Oh, okay. You don't want it to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? But I just want people to realize, China, she said, I just want to be around here with my kid. That's really it. That's it. Okay. Let's get into, let's do Dwight Howard. Child, Dwight Howard. Well, no, I want to do not Sexy Red. What's the people's names? Krishan and them. So, real fast. I feel like it's weird to me that Krishan and Summer Walker are seemingly beefing. I kind of blame Krishan though, because I feel like let me skip on over to it because that's the wrong one. I think it's this one. So,
baby in his restaurant. Fuck little baby in his restaurant. Nigga, I'm talking about a kid. You talking about me eating at somebody's fucking restaurant. We talking about a little baby in his restaurant. Fuck little baby in his restaurant. Nigga, I'm talking about a kid. You talking about me eating at somebody's fucking restaurant.
So, Krishan was upset because Summer Walker did this on TikTok. Now, apparently, the audio clip of Krishan fussing made its round, so folks were making TikToks making fun of it. Summer Walker did too. I didn't see a big issue. I feel like some people do these trends to be funny, and I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think what she did was like mean spirited. It was her trying to be funny, The gotcha for me is when she posted it. Allegedly, her and Krishan had a conversation off social media, which is why Summer took it down. And in my opinion, if you tell somebody, you know what, you may have been joking, but it made me mad. It upset me, it hurt my feelings. And if somebody takes it down and said, my bad, I didn't know that, I wasn't trying to be this or that, I just picked up a baby doll or whatever, and I didn't think it, but I'm gonna take it down. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nicole Harris. Tiger left her in the sun for 6. Ooh. Tiger left her his son for Kylie. He was 23. I can't wait to see the judge's decision. A lot in China, China also spoke on that, saying China said people want to go hard at me when they forget me and him were in a whole relationship, had a whole kid. He broke up with me to date Kylie, who was a sister of my friend Kim, because Black China and Kim were friends. So the fact that I'm like, he left her for that little girl, and people still did come for China. So, girl, I agree. Okay, but let's get back to Summer Walker and Krishan. The reason I say Krishan is a bit to blame is because, where was it? There were like texts showing, there was a post in delete where they had a conversation via text. And again, I'm not saying Summer Walker doing it to be funny wasn't in ill taste. Okay? My issue is, once she had already did it. She already did it. But if we have a conversation, I'm telling you, hey, I wasn't even thinking about, you this. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking that hard about it. But I'll take it down. My bad. Okay? Meaning y'all had some kind of conversation. And in my opinion, once you and somebody have a conversation about something that offends you, and you still think to go on social media and complain about it. Now, again, these texts between them were posted and deleted, and I can't read that stuff. It's too small for me. Okay, it's too small for me. And Krishan feeling like, why you do that? Is valid. And I feel like Summer said, I didn't think that much about it, but my bad, I'll take it down. Then we seen what Krishan said. Then we seen that Summer responded. Because Krishan, like, that's some fake. You was the one reaching out to me when I was having issues with you up and making fun of me or whatever. So again, if we've already talked and I've taken it down, why would you go on social media and blast me? For what? We've already discussed it. Okay. So when Summer then went on and was like, what you doing? She said, I really be forgetting I'm famous. Two little people make a TikTok or say the same joke everyone else said, but I do it. People butt hurt. Since about a TikTok that was viral way before I did it, but you ain't have no sympathy when you be dragging bitches across the floor and dumping holes and sinks just for looking at you funny. Let's please tight up. It was never that serious. And I'm like, they both have a point. Krishan has the right to feel like you reached out to me trying to help me, but then made fun of me. It made me mad. And Summer has a point in saying, everybody has made fun. Why is it an issue when I do it and you be around here beating hoes up? Girl, what you doing? What you doing? Well, because Summer said that, okay, let's find the next thing. This is what Krishan said in response to Summer saying, girl, ain't that serious.
To the same bitch reaching out, talking about, hey, do you need any help? I see how this new mommy shit, don't worry about it. And then the same bitch that joined the hate train, the mockery, the joke of rock. All right, but I ain't making no mockery of you having 3 fucking kids, no man, in a fucked up BBL.
I feel like, yes, Summer has 3 children. She has a set of, twins. So Summer's been pregnant twice. She had twins, and then, she had the second baby, or the second pregnancy. And, she was pregnant by 2 different people. She has 2 baby daddies and 2 pregnancies. But I feel like Summer situation ain't no worse or better than Krishan's. Because Krishan, you been with Blue, tattoos all over. He proposed to Stewie Face. You also was a single mama. You may not have a bad BBL, but you missing a tooth. So I feel like, it's like, I don't. I feel like there should not be an issue, because I feel like there should not be an issue. I feel like TikTok and Reels, you have all these, clips, these sounds, to where folks, do like a lip sync to them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Krishan being in Walmart with that baby hanging over like that, people laughed about, they joked about it. A lot of other folks did that same skit. I don't feel like Summer reaching out saying, hey, if you need some help, let me know. And then, just, I don't think it's a big issue. But I'm like, y'all digging at each other when both of y'all are single mothers. Both of y'all are single mothers. I think the difference is, and this is no tea, no shade. The difference to me is Summer Walker seems to be able to get out of these stuff situations and move on, and we still see Krishan in her situation, even though she has a valid reason to say, hey, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. But I'm like, y'all both are kind of in the same situation. Y'all both are. And my whole thing is, once y'all talk offline in a DM or text or whatever, nothing should have made it to social media. Because once you come on social media, for me, after the conversation, okay, we're going to fuss a little bit. And a lot of people have reached out to Krishan about what she got going on. Her life, whatever. I just don't want anybody, meaning Krishan and Summer, to be on here fussing with each other when y'all really should be just trying to move on and not be beefing. It's like, it's dumb for the back and forth. It's dumb on both ends. Both of y'all need to go and sit home and focus on your kids. Yeah, Krishan just said yesterday she wants 12 kids. She said, I want 12 kids. This is number one. She said before, I want to get pregnant within 6 months. So, okay, focus. I need both of y'all to focus. And my thing is, once Krishan told that lady, I don't like it, and she took it down, there should have been nothing past that. Once you tell me I don't like it, okay, cool, my fault. I'll take it down. Okay, cool. Once I take it down, you can't still be pissed at me. You can't then go on social media coming at me. You can't do that. That's not fair. Right is right and wrong wrong. That's true. But once you tell me I offended you, I say, my bad, I'm sorry, I'll take it down. What you want me to do? I've already done it. What's going to happen? Anyway, y'all, Dwight Howard, First of all, this is this is the poll. I think this is the person who's suing him or whatever. No, I'm sorry. That's the former lover who they had an NDA, and he breaking that NDA, and he said, "I'll never speak on this situation again because it has nothing to do with me. I feel sympathy for the new victim and hope he receives justice. I believe every word. The only reason I decided to break my agreement and laugh publicly today is because after all these years and assumptions that I lied, after all these blogs tried to ruin my name and cover up for my abuser, it's finally coming out that he goes to sex parties and has situations with younger people." So the person who accusing Dwight Howard of these things, is like, I think like they're 19, so they're legal. They're a legal adult. They're legally an adult. Okay. But the person is upset because they're like, Dwight Howard and me was supposed to do some things. He then brought around Miss Kitty. Child, I said, what is going on? Now this is the current person who said he did things. First and last time I ever addressed this, I would never expose a man or intentionally ruin someone's career, which is why I haven't publicly spoke about this until now. With all due respect, Kitty is an older, unattractive person in their 40s. Hours into me and Dwight Howard's home. I'm sorry. Yeah, hours into me being at Dwight's home, he he ambushed me with this person. Okay, Kitty, who he says older and attractive. Dwight never showed me pictures of Kitty nor discussed their gender. Kitty walked in with a full beard, 2-inch heels, some kitten heels, and a 28-piece church wig. Immediately, I was thrown off, uncomfortable, and expressed that I wanted to leave. And then, they did some stuff, apparently, forcefully. And then, allegedly, Dwight said, no, Kitty gonna drop you off. You can't get no Uber. A part of me feel like, child, I say that a 40-year-old unattractive person with a beard and some kitten heels. There's a lot going on in all of this. A lot. Okay. So because, the accuser was saying that, Dwight Howard went on live on his social media, and let's listen to what Dwight Howard had to say about y'all being in that man's business.
Spend my time with. That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business.
Okay.
Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody.
It sure ain't. Now look, I agree with that. Okay? Whatever Dwight and Miss Kitty and that other man did, that's on them. That ain't our business. Okay? That's not our business. I also feel like whoever Dwight Howard wants, it's not our business. The gotcha is, though, Dwight, somebody's accusing you of some things, and because of that accusation, sir, they're wondering, well, did you do it or did you not do it? Okay? And because his choice was either deny, and have to go to court and try to keep denying it, or say, look, whatever I got going on in my bedroom is my business. Because this thing has been recently, I didn't force nobody to do nothing. We just had some fun together. So he's not saying, we didn't do some things. We wasn't like, doing some things. He's saying, well, whatever I do in my room with who I do is my business.
And everybody don't need to know. You ain't got to say anything about what you're doing in your fucking house.
Okay.
It's your house.
We know.
You ain't got to explain that to nobody.
Right.
No matter what they say.
If they no. If they say you forced something, that's the one time that we like, what happened?
They can say anything. Who
No.
gives two shits?
The judge, the jury, the prosecution, the defense attorney.
Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed.
Your person in your bed came to us. They put us in your group chat.
Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed.
That man said he didn't know about Miss Kitty. That man said he did not know about you, Miss Kitty. Sir, no, don't. Did you tell that man about Miss Kitty being in their bed?
And what the hell I do in it? That ain't for everybody on the internet.
But it's for it's not. Look, this is a court case, an accusation, sir.
That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't got to tell nobody where I put my wood at.
Judge.
Since y'all want to get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my shit at.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all just weird. If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one. Oh, shoot. Y'all heard about that? Dwight. They said Dwight was in a text message and a guy. Nigga, who cares?
You care. Not us. It's you. It's like he's trying to make it seem like because he's been accused of this and people are not wondering what's going on, y'all being nosy. Why y'all care? Because they said you put it in there, you ain't want it in there.
Who cares who I was text messaging?
The judge.
You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, spend my time.
And anytime somebody was accused of something start getting to you just mad because I ain't texting you. You mad because you no, sir. No, sir. Y'all know I don't have anything against anybody who likes what they like. My thing is like what you like, but this really got you. When you are hiding your kink and you're having to sneak around with people and, secretly, maybe expose them to what you like too, that's what causes issues. Because if you knowingly like to eat wingding drumsticks, okay, if you knowingly sucking the meat off the wingding drumstick, and folk know you like the wingding drumstick, can't nobody hold that against you. But if you acting like I don't like the wingding drumstick, but you sneaking and eating wingding drumsticks, that can become an issue. And sometimes people who are sort of kind of in the closet and they're messing with other people, they sometimes will, throw things in the system, throw things out there because they don't want to be open about what they like. And I always say, you need to be open about what you like. So that way, whoever you with, they know what you into. And they don't have to, he likes both. He likes wings, thighs, breasts, drumsticks, leg. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And when you leave yourself hiding your private life, it can cause folk to say, he forced me. Because they may feel like, one, you either did force them, or you're going to pay me to not say you forced it. Because you not living your truth, or because you really did invite Kitty over here, okay, because for some reason you wanted a kitten heel person with a beard in their 40s. I don't know. If you like sucking drumsticks, suck the drumstick. Okay, if you want to eat the flat, eat the flat. If you want both, then want both. But don't make it seem as if when somebody talks about the forcedness of it, that we too damn nosy. No, sir, you should have been open and honest about what's going on down there. Okay? Now, what's next? I don't remember. We did China, White. Okay, boom. The grand finale. The grand finale. The grand finale. The grand finale. So Tasha was on live. Okay? We're gonna watch. Tasha was on live, I think like an hour. I have 22 minutes of it, honey. And we're gonna get through it. And Cardi response is 12 minutes. We're gonna get through both of them. That's why I could not also do Bishop Robbery. Okay? Because it would take too long. You hear me? But y'all take one little second, y'all, and like the video. No Diddy. Let's get into Tasha's first. Now, yesterday, I think right when I was about to start my live, Tasha was on live on her channel. And I was like, what is she talking about? She was crying, snot nose and all that shit. And I was like, what is going on? I was confused. Okay. So I had caught a little bit of it, but again, I had my own live to do. So once I got off my live and I figured out what happened, honey, Tasha had a event in Miami. Was it Miami? I think so. All the rhinos came and had a good time, and it was like a live show. She had been talking about it for a while. Apparently at the event, a lot of her supporters, came and supported her, and it, as she said, it overwhelmed her. Okay. Now the gotcha is Tasha has always had fans. I feel Tasha's live made me feel two different ways. And a part of me feel like Tasha is well aware that what she did, how she did it, what she had been saying, the level in which she was in at one point in time consistently speaking about Cardi it was a bit crazy. Okay. But this is her talking about how she fit. Now I cut a lot of it out because I'm like, go watch the whole thing on her channel. Go watch the whole thing there. But some stuff I had to cut out, some things I had to bleep out because I don't want to get flagged. But let's get into it. We're gonna talk now. We're gonna talk.
I gotta say this, okay? This is more than just viewer discretion is advised right now, okay? You finna get Latasha transferring to Howard Kebe. Okay? Just bear with me for a second. A lot of y'all don't know that I was in a very dark space when I started my channel. In 2016, I hit the deepest depression of my life. I had failed. My radio show didn't do well. I was working with Jasmine. That's how I met Jasmine, was at a radio station. I had mentored with Clark Howard. I had tried to get jobs in Atlanta. And
y'all know I speed it up so that way it's less time.
nobody wanted to give me a job, so I had to kind of take it on my own. I didn't know at the time that you know, I was being led to do it on my own, do it my way, because what I'm doing has truly never been done before. I don't even understand it. I don't understand it, and I don't grasp it until and then, you know, what I saw this weekend was yeah, what I saw this weekend was incredible. I can't even put it into words. I can't. And here's what I'm telling you is that y'all took me out of a dark place, right? You know, I was laying on the couch one day, and I remember telling Jason, and I'm gonna start crying. I was telling Jason, my best friend, I was like, Jason, you know, I just want to do this. When I pick up a microphone, I just want to make people happy. I lived as a child, and I watched so much pain. I didn't understand how people just couldn't love life or love themselves, right? I didn't get that. You know, I was always this hopeless romantic for love and stuff. And you know, when you're 6 and you watch, you know, your family go through things and poverty, you never saw what Black success looks like.
So again, she started talking because again, her show, she got so much love from her fans, blah blah bloop. She started talking about how life was so hard for her when she was younger, how she was, you know what I'm saying, you know, touched. Okay, so I'm bleeping out that stuff because it's, you know what I'm saying, like ain't on the flag. However, I feel like even her talking about how, you know, when she first started her channel, how she was depressed, she was sad, this and that she wanted her channel to be something that people, you know, it made folk happy. And in my opinion, that's what a lot of us do. That's why some of us get into it. Like, no one should be on social media, being a commentary person, whatever, to be mean-spirited to people, but some folk do. I do feel like at some point, Tasha got to a point where she was getting more attention for the negative way she approached stories than she did when she was being funny, upbeat, and positive in one way or the other. So a part of me feel like she fed into the bullshit and fell down a whole rabbit hole of it.
You know, you don't. That's all you see. You know, that's all you see. So that's all you know. You know. And my mama did the best she fucking could. And shout out to my mama. You know, I posted about her today. If y'all know my story, y'all know that, you know, my mom and I have been through a lot. She had me at 17. And I gave her, like, I remember the judge telling her one time that, when I'm nervous, I do this right here. I remember the judge telling her, if you don't get her together, I'm going to put you in jail. Right? And my ego, a lot was, it's been a struggle, you know, to fight against my ego. And you guys have seen me fail a lot out here. A lot. And there are people in my corner that say, don't give up. And it's y'all. It's y'all. Fucking y'all, right? And there was a lady, like I said, there was a lady crying backstage. And she said, you know, I took a bunch of... And, you know, if it wasn't for your videos, she just shaking. She said, your videos give me laughter. And that's truly why I started my channel. Was to laugh, was to put laughter out there, was to put the humanness of it, to highlight the fuckery, and to have you to be able to laugh at your fuckery. But if I'm participating in the fuckery, right, how can I show you what fuckery looks like? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
because at some point she became the story. I feel like a lot of when the whole the whole Tasha Cardi thing happened, we all know all she had to do was take down the videos and like move on. But her ego, as she's saying, her ego did not allow her to do that because she kept making more content about Cardi. She kept digging her heels into it. She kept, you know, I got a cease and desist. I'm gonna wipe my ass with it. She kept going with it. So, and when she first lost that case, I feel like a lot of us felt like if she just come on here and just admit that she fucked up, it'd be cool. And she lost that case, and she came around here, and she did not do that. Okay, now it's been almost a year later. I think it's been at least 10 months. And she's now trying to say, yeah, my ego this, I messed up that. But I feel like she could have been did all this. But we can't judge when somebody learns their lesson.
I didn't get in this to argue with celebrities. I didn't get in this to fight with celebrities or put down celebrities. I got through this because a lot of times we idolize celebrities and we don't understand that they're really human. And contrary to popular belief, almost all these celebrities that I've had public beefs with or they have a problem with my content, they can hit me. They hit me. We talk. And a lot of times in the heat of the moment, nobody wants their name in the title. And it's kind of like a reflection, like a mirror, and I'm putting a mirror on their life. But I'm doing it because so many people follow these celebrities, and they do, especially our children. And they mimic this life. They want to be this life, but they don't understand that this is not life. This is not life. When I was 10 years old, my mom was with a guy. She didn't know that. She didn't fucking know it. And I remember one night my mom, and you could tell like she didn't know that because my mama don't play that shit. She don't play that shit. So listen to me when I tell you this right now. She don't play that shit. My mama had me very young. She had 3 kids by the time she was 21 years old. You know? And she had met this guy, and he had a lot of money, and he used to take care of her, and when she was at work, it was hard for me to revisit that.
So she was going into detail about stuff. I cut all that out. Okay, go to her channel to hear that stuff. Okay, but she was crying about her childhood. Her mama was in like with stuff. Hear me, stuff. But this is the gotcha for me. Because when you are a person of empathy and you have went through things, in my opinion, you don't go so hard as how you did before. Because if we recall, Cardi in the court case talked about how depressed and sad what she went through made her. Like in the court records, Cardi was saying, I was sad, I was depressed, this and that and that and this. So in my opinion, Cardi had already said these same things about her, you know, dealing with her issues in court. So I feel like this could have hit you then. But again, we can't judge when people learn their lesson.
We ended up eventually going to see my auntie, rest her soul, who's transitioned now, but she picked up where my mom left off. And my mom ended up joining the military to get out so that she could provide a better life for us. And we stayed with my auntie, and my auntie taught us how to, you know, just be women until she got back. And my mama back now. My mama fucking back.
And the reason I'm showing this part is when I see on social media, folks were seeing a crying face Tasha, but felt like, why is she crying about Cardi? And she wasn't crying about Cardi, she was crying about her mama. I want to make that part clear. The crying part was about what she been through with the mama, what the mama went through, and all that shit. So I think that's just her story to tell. Okay.
I don't talk about this shit. So when I posted that, I said, God truly brought my mama and me back together because she didn't understand the things that she did. Traumatized me, but I always loved her. But that spirit be so heavy, and I suffered from anxiety and depression. And when I see the winos write me, when I see y'all writing me and telling me that you came through, truly why I started this platform. This fucking world will eat you up and spit you out. Now I know it's real to the point where it's like, Tasha, you do a lot of shit. But it's truly my gift to just rip it apart and build it back up. I swear to God. A lot of y'all may not understand that. You don't get it, but I get me. I get why I'm supposed to be here. I get it. Can't nobody tell me no different. Now I'm saying this to say this. And I'm sharing something with y'all. And I did this. I did this for me. I did this for y'all. I did it for my fucking husband. Because he saw something. He saw something happening to my gift. He's like, Tasha, you can't be given a gift like this and you inadvertently misusing it.
And that's true. Because this is the thing. YouTube is a place where there's a place for everybody. However, the mess is what sells. You know, people come for the mess. And true fans of your stuff come for whatever you're doing, but the masses come for the mess. And once you see, oh, I'm getting this attention because of this, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this because I can keep doing it. And when Cardi was like, take it, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, Cardi was like, leave me alone. Like, talk about, but Tasha was getting the attention, the views, subscribers. I know at one point, she was like, I'm going to get my 1 million subscribers. And she did. She did. And I always say, your walk in whatever your thing is your walk. You can't judge or try to want somebody else's path where they're going. And I think Tasha got to that point because, as she said, I was depressed. Stuff wasn't that good or whatever, and my channel was taken off, and she ran with it. And now, Tasha has hardcore fans. She do. But some motherfuckers is messy. Some of them, and they like the mess. And when your fans like the mess, they entice the mess. When your fans like the bullshit, they push the bullshit. The same way we've seen YouTubers, fans go to other YouTuber channels and would dislike the video, have nasty comments. So we do a lot of the winos would go to the people's pages or whatever and say crazy shit because Tasha don't like you and Tasha's saying I'm gonna say and all this and that. It's easy. It's really easy to get on YouTube and be messy. It's easy. I could do that in my sleep. But it's like, how much of that energy do you want? I don't want any of that. I don't. And I think Tasha got caught up in the bullshit. Because I remember Cardi saying, take them thing down, leave me alone, stop it. And Tasha didn't want to. So her saying, like, my husband told me, you up for your views and the gift. This is the gift. The gift was that people was tuning in. For one, you were garnering all this attention and support for yourself. And you then attracted all these other folks who was a bit messy and involved in the fuckery of it all. And him saying, you can't abuse what you got. Because what will happen? You will get sued. And then now we're in this situation.
A lot of people put their lives in your hands, whether they're watching you or whether they're working with you or working for you. And you gotta stand in it. You gotta stand in this shit, Tasha. And I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to stand in it. So I'm about to share something with y'all that really fucking just broke me down. And I don't know what is gonna come from this. And I don't give a fuck how many videos people make. But this is me. This is not Tasha K. This is LaTasha, Translator Howard, Kibi right now that's talking. And I need y'all to be nice. I need y'all to be loved. I need the same love y'all showed me. I need y'all to show that love right now, okay? Cardi birthday just passed.
Now y'all know she don't never say their name.
Okay. I remember when I turned 40, the night before I turned 40, that spirit engulfed me because it was right after the verdict. And I thought I had let y'all down. I thought I had let my family down. I thought I had let just everything down. And I came this far to lose. And it was a spirit because, when that spirit was planted, that spirit that my mama got from her mama was planted in me. I thought I had got rid of that spirit, but that spirit, it lingers. It lingers. It's like, you learn how to manage it, just like you learn how to manage anxiety, you learn how to manage depression. That's why I advocate for therapy and everything. And laughter is one of the biggest therapies that you can get. And I've been watching behind the scenes with both my ego and with both my heart. A lot of things being said on social media, whether it's by her or to her. And I've been a part of that.
Even the fact that she's admitting what Cardi going through, I have been involved. It's because of me too. Because a lot of her fans, a lot of Tasha fans, and a lot of Nicki fans, like they all be going at each other. So her admitting what Cardi be getting is some of it is my fault. Because again, she know what kind of story she's put up and she's made folks feel like, well, Cardi ain't shit. Cardi rich. She fine.
And when you got a woman that has everything, and I'm not saying this, listen to what I'm saying right now. She has the fame. She has the money. She got a husband. He ain't perfect. That's fine. She got 2 beautiful children. She got a family. She got a lot of resources at her dispense that she could utilize. But you have to understand, sometimes the cloud is so dark, you don't even know where to go, right? And when I saw her post in the wee hours of the night that she, wanted,
Now, the one issue I had with Tasha, because in this video about having unhealthy thoughts, I don't like the fact that she kept repeating the unhealthy thoughts. I feel like you don't have to keep repeating what Cardi tweeted and deleted. Because we all knew what Cardi had said. Cardi had addressed it. But again, I feel like Cardi said in the trial stuff, how, emotionally and mentally exhausting all of it was. So it wasn't as if Cardi just said today, you know what, I'm tired, I'm fed up. No, she had been saying that. Now, Cardi went far with what she said, but Tasha repeated it numerous times in her video. So when y'all hear it, blanketed, I'm not going to keep, that in there. Okay? Period.
You have to understand, that's a spirit. That's not the person. That's the spirit. That's not the person. When people don't want to live, they don't want nothing else around them to live. That is the spirit of destruction. That is the spirit of self-sabotage. And I could not have a platform and be gifted the platform that I have if I allow my ego and the determination to win, even though I've already won. I've passed the test that I needed to pass, which was, I didn't get in this to argue with celebrities. I got in this to tell the truth.
Tasha, you sure? The truth is relative. The truth sometimes lies on what you believe. You know what I'm saying?
About life, and to let you know that life really ain't that hard. As long as you got that knowledge, as long as you got wisdom, as long as you know that there are always resources and there are solutions. I tell my people around me all the time, don't tell me the problem, bring me the solution. They don't call me with a problem, call me with a solution. But when you got a woman like her who has 2 children, and the world is tearing her down, and I aided in that, my ego did, right? It aided in a lot because my ego was on the defensive mode, like because I got insecurities and I feel like I'm being attacked. And so then when you got 2 egos that are both coming from damaged backgrounds.
And this is a gotcha for me. I feel like Cardi didn't do anything to Tasha, but Tasha did do something to Cardi. Like Tasha came from, because she's a commenter, YouTuber, this and that, her interviewing the Star Marie girl. I feel like her saying, me and Cardi both come from a place of ego. I feel like Cardi didn't have an ego. She didn't start shit with you. I think she responded. And once you interviewed the Star Marie girl, that got all kind of attention. You then was co-writing that interview and based off stuff Star Marie said. And then once Cardi was saying back, bitch, that ain't true. That ain't what happened. No. And once Cardi was responding, saying, that ain't true, take it down, leave me out of it, I feel like your ego felt like you was not going back down. And Cardi, to me, it wasn't Cardi's ego. It was her just like, why are you fucking with me? There's a difference between, if Bishop Robbery told me, you keep messing with me, you keep discussing me, and it's making me depressed, it's making me sad, I would not do more videos on him. Because I'm not here to beef with that man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, again, as content creators, as commentators or whatever in the space, it's one thing for us to discuss what's in the headline. But if at any point somebody feel like now you're bullying me, you're consistently ragtagging me just for clicks and views, and what you're saying is not even isn't even in any truth. Like for me, we watch Bishop's lives and have conversations about what he said. We not saying what we think. We not taking anything from somebody else's interview on what they say about Bishop. Is mainly what Bishop say about Bishop. And Tasha rolled on what Star Marie, I think it was Star Marie. I think her name was Star Marie. But Tasha was riding off of what somebody else said about Cardi and was talking about it as if it was fact. That's what made Cardi come at you, because you came at her first, in my opinion. So I don't agree with the whole we both was in our egos. You could have left it alone. Period. And a part of me feel like because Tasha has because her ego has been holding on to this for this long, it's now manifesting itself into what we see here. But that's no one's fault but Tasha's.
Because you know what Cardi been through to get to where she was. We defend that. We thinking that's what we gotta defend to stay sane. So I'm gonna come at you before you come at me. And so when these fans are coming at her and putting her down, is there a part of my ego that says, you know what, I'm glad you're feeling the way that I felt? No, I didn't truly do anything to you, but I did. But I did say things that hurt you. And it doesn't matter how big of a person, how big of a person is, or how much money they got. At the end of the day, you strip all that shit, they are still human at the core. We all have insecurities, we all have fears, we all have anxieties, we all have egos, we all have the same fucking problems. Right? But I hit her today. I didn't hit her because she's getting paid. She's getting paid. I see the misreport.
And she said I hit her, but meaning she, sent Cardi a message. What? Child. Let's keep listening.
Reports about the bankruptcy and stuff like that, and that's fine because I'm not here to defend that. I know the type of lawsuit that it was. I found out after the fact, after my lawyers, pretty much I ignored what it was and just focused on building my platform, that it was a tort lawsuit. And, a lot of tort lawsuits go into Chapter 11, which is a reorganization. And basically, it's going to allow me to work and pay off all of my debts, including her debt. So when people say, oh, I'm not going to be able to escape the debt, that's not why I filed bankruptcy. I filed bankruptcy to protect my business so that I could pay my creditors and pay my people that work for me and continue to build my business at the same time. And the courts will watch me while I'm doing that to ensure that I'm working and doing what I'm supposed to do. So Chapter 11 is put in place to save businesses, which is if I would have allowed the garnishing and the seizing and stuff, I wouldn't have a business. And the people that work for me wouldn't have money to pay their bills and stuff like that. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And I have to put my ego aside for this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this has nothing to do with, oh, Tasha's trying to get out of it. I'm in it. And she's getting paid.
She said she's getting paid. I just feel like she could have stopped. She could have stopped it a long time ago, like before she owed $4 million.
She's getting paid. I'm gonna pay for my mistake. And no matter, the bankruptcy was not put in place for me to run from this. It was put in place for me to manage this and get my shit together. So when I do get to new heights, I will be able to conduct a business as a black woman, as a first generation millionaire, multimillionaire in my family. The first. I don't want to make the same mistakes other people have made. And when I'm trying to pour life into people, my life on display is how we learn. And everything that I learn, I will teach you. And if you look up what a Chapter 11 reorganization bankruptcy protection plan is, you will see that her debt was never going to be discharged because it can't. It's something that I can't escape and I have to eat. And I'm eating it. And when I hit her today.
But at least she said, I'm going to pay her. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to pay her.
This is what I said to her. And I know that Cardi understands that a lot of the brand was a caricature, but who she is not that. That's not the woman that parents her children. That caricature of a brand that she has is not the woman that parents those kids.
Now that to me was a bit messy. I feel like Cardi is who Cardi is. Even if you don't like whatever about her, she's always just been her. So I don't really feel like her saying, oh, well, this character of herself is not who raised her kids. It's a part of her. It's also how she pays her bills. It's her job. So the same way that Tasha wants to come to us as, I'm not Tasha K. This is, Latasha, Lakeith, her full name. I feel like that's the same with Cardi.
You can tell a lot about a person by how they parent their kids. I asked her, and I sent her those messages. It was 3, because I said, I started this platform to keep people out of depression, and I misused it a lot. And I had to go through what I went through by being stripped down and humbled and fucking corrected before the world, right? I said, but And I'm gonna read to you verbatim what I said. Hold on. And I told her, listen to me. I don't give a fuck what you got, what you going through, right? I said this to her. I said, just in case you want to see, this is it. I said, she wrote, I wish. This is a few days after her birthday.
That's what Cardi posted. So I blocked it out because it's bad thoughts. Cardi posted having bad thoughts.
This is a few days after her birthday. I remember what it was like to have that feeling come over me for my 40th birthday, realizing that everything that I worked for was probably a failure, and that's not why I started this platform. That's not me. Yes, my ego would get in the way and be like, you know, that's just all of us being the pettiness, but no. I said, hey, Cardi, if you put, who is gonna teach me to be a better person? I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I'm gonna pay you. I said, FYI, I just can't afford the $4 million. I know the brand looks like I have $4 million. We do a very good job at that. But we're preparing for when we get the millions. And I'm glad that, you know, a bankruptcy court is scrutinizing every single thing. Because I'm like, you know what? People don't need a finance lawyer. They need a bankruptcy lawyer, because a bankruptcy lawyer takes something that's destroyed and they rebuild it. Like, it's like taking a house and teaching you how to build a house from the ground up.
Because her business is YouTube. Like, some YouTubers do make millions. Okay? Some do make millions. Tasha K just, recently, within, the past year or so, hit her 1 million subscribers. But that does not mean she's making millions in revenue, because one, a lot of her content probably will get flagged, so it may not have all the ads on it. But Tasha K probably was for sure making a couple $100,000 a year off YouTube. So her saying we're not making millions. So folks think we're making, even if Tasha K hid some money, I don't know if she hid millions. You know what I'm saying? More of the Caucasian folk is who make millions on YouTube faster than we do as African Americans, because that's just what it is. So, and it's really all based on ads, or if you get to a point to where you're getting endorsements. Okay, Tasha had not hit that point yet. Her point was that's why we had to go to bankruptcy, so that way I can keep having my business to make more money.
That's what this bankruptcy has done for me, was literally saved me from what athletes go through. You know, what people in the entertainment industry go through, especially when we're talented. And all I truly want to do is be talented. But God blessed me with a husband that went to school for business, that understands the production value side of it. And he's worked very hard with these white men who have been doing this 30, 40 years since this bankruptcy to understand how our business is supposed to be ran, how it's supposed to be structured, and how are we supposed to sustain our business in the event we get sued or we lose.
Because she may get sued again. You never know.
Because there's two parts of it. You got to pay to litigate. And if you lose, you got to pay that too. And then right now we got a team of less than 10, but what if I got 100 employees that are dependent on me and we make a mistake? We still got to be able to run our business as black people and creating black generational wealth. When I tell you that I am so glad that this happened, I said, please stop posting stuff like this. I said, I'm gonna pay you. I just can't afford the $4 million. I don't have it. I know I look like I got it, but I don't have it. And your lawyers can dig and dig and dig and dig until they dig through the earth's crust. Please, we welcome that. But please know that is not on me. That's not on my expense. I don't pay for that. You do. And I don't know if they told you that. Okay?
I think the reason Cardi felt like, let's look into her finances, I feel like when all of this was happening, Tasha K was putting on the persona of, I got my 1 million subs, I'm making money, I don't care, I got lawyers, blah, blah, blah. I do think Tasha put on a facade, of I got it. I don't think she ever thought she would lose. I think once she lost, that's when reality hit. Damn, I lost and I really don't have it.
And I also said, too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this that you posting.
Again, she kept repeating what Cardi posted. I kept blocking it out.
I said, but believe it or not, Belcalis, and I really had to put my ego aside to say this, because when people don't like you, they don't watch you. They don't watch you. I have to watch people. I have to watch people to teach us about people. I said, believe it or not, Too many kids love you to be reading stuff like this, and believe it or not, I said, Cardi, I love you. That was the hardest thing for me to say to her. But it's true. I said, for leveling me up mentally and teaching me how to not misuse the gift that God gave me that people thank me for. And I said, now see you in court. We're going to court. We're going to finish this. We're going to finish it all. We're going to scrutinize it all. We're going to go through every single fucking dime transaction. We're going to make sure you go get what's yours. Right? And, you know, I remember when Nicki was well, to her career. Not
I'm like, no, who says that?
personally.
You know, for me, it's weird when folks speak on Cardi and then bring up Nicki. You know, and her saying, oh, Nicki at one point wanted to retire. That is career, you know, that's a career killer, a career self-killer, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what does that have to do with what's going on?
And she did want to retire. And I remember texting her and saying to her when she was going through her stuff back and forth, I said, well, who are we going to get excited about? Nobody excites us the way you excite us when you drop a verse. Like, it's something about her brand. And when a Nicki would drop a fucking song, it would be like, bitch, I'm going to see the verse. This is an experience. That's why her barbs are so, and her barbs remind me of the Winos, and so does Barty Gang. And Barty Gang, you really show a lot of people from your hood, from your community, that you ain't got to be pretty to make it. I'm saying this. Because you made it with fucked up teeth.
Now I said, Tasha. You can't, girl. I feel like saying, oh, well, Cardi made it, and she shows people that you don't have to be pretty to make it because you have fucked up teeth. I feel like that's not nice. Because a lot of people who look whatever kind of way, but this is the thing. Some people do only want people who have a certain look to make it. And Cardi's teeth didn't stop nothing because Cardi was still a pretty girl. And the fact that we, like when Bishop Robbie called you a bald-headed ski jumper, I didn't find that funny. Because I feel like people make fun of how Tasha looked because of her skin tone. You know what I'm saying? Because of her complexion. And that's not fair. So I feel like you can't be around here wanting to, you know, be on a better page to somebody and say you don't want to bully people, but then say, well, you show how people can make it. If they I'm like, Cardi wasn't ugly. But even if she was, we have to stop this narrative that you have to look a certain way just to make it. And when you do look a certain way and you make it, oh, well, you show the ugly folks, they can make it out. I'm like, what?
Fucked up everything. You fucking made it. And you showed a lot of people from your community that you can make it. So I don't care what anybody says, because there's some people that love to keep up the chaos, and that's fine. And I aided in that. This video doesn't stop, because we're going to litigate this, and we're going to go through this, but I'm just not going to participate in any of the bullshit anymore. Because when somebody says a few days after their birthday that they want to they want their viewers to do it too, that's a spirit. That's how you got cults and Jim Jones and people running into schools. Like, you don't understand how powerful your platform is. And there's a lot of people that make a lot of fucking money off of the downfall of our shit. And Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Why everybody always pick up the Muslims? I don't know why you do that.
Saw what the industry would do to people like us and make us fight and make us argue. And he would facilitate meetings behind the scenes. And so when I got, you know, my husband and my lawyers for the first time ever saying, Tasha, you don't understand who you are. The one thing that you running from is what you're supposed to do. And please, just think about it and do what's right.
Now, where was that advice when it was free? Can you imagine you putting out something about somebody and they ask you, hey, take that one video down and leave me alone, and you don't, and you keep going and going and going and going, and they sue you, and you then owe $4 million, and all you had to do from the beginning was just to take it down. That's the gotcha. That's like playing the lottery, and you like, oh, I could possibly win $5 million, but I'm gonna take this little 100,000, and you then found I could have won 100 million. Yes, if all you did was did that, you could. But sometimes we have to heed the fact that sometimes it's easier to just, you know what, fuck it, I'll leave it alone, because I have all these other stories I can get into. Because folks was all, but at that point, putting Cardi name in a headline in a video, folks was gonna watch. Especially because at that point in time, that's when the Nicki Cardi beef was heavy, and Nicki fans could not stand Cardi, and so they would look at other folks who didn't like her. There's a video of Tasha K talking about Cardi's album and how much she liked it when it first came out. And then the story changed. Like how she felt changed, and she ran with it.
Because you know how it feels to not want to live. People just don't type that shit, y'all. People do not type that they don't want to live. That is, you can say it's a cry out for help. It's real. When you teach people that, when people look up to you, and they follow you, it's irresponsible. It's irresponsible. And whether you think you got resources or not, your sister, I know you love your sister, Cardi. Your sister's not going to help. That's not being overwhelmed.
You know, to me, that's a hypocritical statement, because, you know, she's talking about Cardi posting unhealthy thoughts on her social media, and she has all these fans who follow her and who may do what she say to do. But I feel like Tasha K has the same influence. She has at least 1 million fans who, when she don't like somebody, they don't like her either. When she don't want, you know, this or that to happen, they won't like. So I feel like it goes hand in hand. You know, the same way that you feel like Cardi's words have power to her, you know, fan group, your words, your actions, has power too. And y'all know it's power in the tongue.
I went through 10 years of therapy. 10 years of therapy to get to where I am. It doesn't show that you're weak. Santo, give me a second. It doesn't show that you're weak. And that's another thing. Even my daughter asked me to do this. My daughter asked me 3 days ago. She said, Mom, when are you going to end this beef with Cardi?
I hope today.
When? And I'm like, how am I teaching her? And my daughter beautiful. So how am I teaching her to be the best woman she can be if I can't truly teach her what being a woman is, and understanding that, you know, women got to look out for other women, no matter their background, no matter their culture, no matter where they come from. Like, we are here to pick each other up and lift each other up. And what I saw in that room when we packed that motherfucker out was that it was women.
And I also feel like Tasha has seen. It's not as if Tasha has not seen. There is a difference between, you know, you being on your platform and folk watching you, and you coming outside your platform and having an event and folks showing up. So I fully get, you see folks showed up for you, and that made you realize the reach you have and how much people love you. I fully get that. A lot of us YouTubers won't have events because we like, ain't nobody gonna show up. Because, you know, y'all show up sometime, but you never know who will show up. You never know who will pay for a ticket to come sit and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the gotcha. However, I still feel like Tasha's social media presence is evidence that she has a substantial fan base who supports her. So you have the same kind of thing Cardi got.
It was women, and we was all there showing love. And I saw some husbands there, and, you know, a lot of husbands is afraid to admit that they winos. You know, my husband's a wino, you know. It don't make you less manly, you know, so. But I didn't do this video to trigger nobody. Get out of nothing. Ain't nobody trying to run from nothing because I already know how they're going to try to spin it. They ain't got nothing to do with that. The 4 million is the 4 million. It's there. It's gone. I don't even want to talk about it. I was going to do a documentary. I'm not doing no documentary. What for? What for? The deed is done. The punishment is set in stone. The only way to go is up. And if I go up, her money goes up. That's what I want. I want all of this behind me. I truly want to see Nicki and Cardi.
I said, Lord, not Nicki and Cardi.
And I've said this to Nicki. I said this to her. She didn't like it. She'll go through bouts when she'll talk to me. She won't talk to me. I don't care because I'm not starstruck like that. I'm going to tell you the truth. I said, you and Cardi are the same. And she was like, what? I said, you are the same. But the difference is I'm giving you grace. And I hold her accountable, but you're older.
That's the gotcha right there. And that's why I feel like I like that within her life, she held herself accountable for certain things because her admitting, I will hold Cardi more accountable for shit and give you grace. Even though you the older person in age and in experience, I'm giving you more grace than I'm giving somebody else who is new in this game when you know more than she do.
And the reason why I didn't sign the NDA that she wanted me to sign was because I said, if I sign an NDA for you, and this is before we went trial, me and Cardi, I said, if I sign this lifelong type till death do us part, even after life NDA, I might as well not go to court with Cardi. So it's like y'all, they are truly the same, and they have good traits that make people excited, right? They get their brands excited, but one who's experienced is not sharing her wisdom with someone who's young and up and coming. And I know that's hard for her because of how the industry tore her down. But Nicki truly has the tools and the resources to help pull this young lady up. And even if she helped to pull her up, it's not going to pull Nicki the fuck down.
Tell Nicki that. I feel like we've all felt like Nicki feel like if she helps anybody else, it will ruin her. But that's because Nicki was the only female rapper that was mega successful in her reign, and now she don't know how. Nicki don't know how to play well with others because she feel like playing well with others mean she's less than, or she has less attention, or less this or that. And it's like, ma'am, no. If you just embrace other female rappers, it would have been fine.
The energies have to match in order for it to flow and give life and continue to grow. Those two women are the same. Not in a negative way. In a positive way because of what they do for the culture. But one is down.
Go down.
And the other can pull that one up.
See, I don't feel like Nicki needs to pull Cardi up. I feel like that was something that could have happened when Cardi first came out. I feel like now Cardi does not need Nicki to pull her up. I don't feel like Cardi is down. I feel like Cardi was a little bit upset or whatever, but I don't feel like Cardi needs Nicki to pull her. That part I don't agree with. I don't.
And their energies, I'm telling you, the reason people don't want them together is because they know the power that they have at odds is the same energy. Imagine if they were really together and what they could do. And so, what would it hurt for them to come together?
Ask Nicki.
What could possibly happen?
Ask Nicki.
That's so bad. If these two women have a sit down, what could happen? Is the world
Ask Nicki.
going to end? Are you going to lose money? Are you going to lose your house? Are your baby going to die? What could possibly happen if Nicki Minaj and Cardi B squash the beef?
Ask Nicki.
Cardi still got to go make an album.
So does Nicki. The Nicki album was pushed back for a third time. Now it's going to be out in December.
Still got to appease her fans. And that's honestly what she only needs to do. But when we are too busy fighting other people's fan bases, it distracts you from your own. That's how I got distracted. I'm over here, and I need to be over here. This is where I'm supposed to be. You're not going to be able to appease them. Them folks ain't for you. So as I said, I don't want nobody misusing their platform like that. And there's also something else. I saw a clip come out today of you know, Jason Lee and Bobby Lights. Oh, Tasha implied that I had HIV.
I mean, I think you did.
I'm sorry. I really, truly am. I don't think about y'all. I don't wish nothing bad on y'all. I don't. But it's real easy to get caught up out here. And I'm the type of person, because of my ego, you want to go there, I go to hell. It's not a good place to be, and everybody burning when we go down there. And that's self-destructive, that's self-sabotaging. And that's something that I am actively working on within myself, because it's like, it's bigger than me now, right? I got people that depend on me, that how they pay their bills. My daughter. So, this will be the last video that is ever made about any of this stuff, because I did say that I was never saying Cardi's name again, and I meant that. But I could not let this pass when I got people that care about me, that truly care about me this time, saying, why did you start the platform? To keep people from going in dark places, right? So why is she in a dark place? Because of your platform. Why is this person in a dark place? It's fine when I do my news, right? But when I actively go back and forth with these celebrities and stuff, and I know I can digitally dog walk them. It's bullying. It's not. It's my ego, and it's like I'm on the defensive, and I don't have to defend a damn thing, because I know that I talk to these people behind the scenes. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. That's why there's so many interviews that come out every day about Tasha. That's cool. I love it, and it helps me to self-reflect and everything. And so, but that's not why I got in it. Now, if you're in the news, we're definitely gonna talk about it. But to Cardi, I don't need to talk about you.
Y'all believe her? Tasha K could have felt like that when Cardi said in the court cases how sad and depressed she was based on what Tasha K was saying in the videos. Tasha K has consistently drugged Cardi, even without saying Cardi's name, for a long ass time. I'm not saying that out the blue she had a change of heart. I'm not saying, hearing Cardi B, not hearing, but seeing Cardi B post what she posted on social media because she was having a hard time, upset, and she won't be in no more. I'm not saying that did not, put a flicker in her heart. All I'm saying is she was not crying about Cardi, she was crying about the mama, okay? She was acknowledging the wrong she did, how hard she went, how she wasn't focused on her own platform. She gonna pay the full meal, but she ain't got it and blah, blah, blah. That's cool too. But, and I don't think she posted that thinking it'll get me out of pain. I do think she thought it'll give me some views. I do think that. Now, when Cardi seen, again, because, she said she DM'd Cardi. When Cardi, got the DM, Cardi responded, okay, that's going to be the last of it. Cardi, this is, how much is Cardi? It's like 10 or 12 minutes. Cardi's is 12 minutes. I'm not going to pause much. I want y'all to fully listen to what Cardi said, and then we'll talk, okay?
Friends always tell me this. They say
it's two parts. I'm going to say this first, right? It was two parts that Cardi did. It was one part of Cardi that I feel like she must have said it when she got Tasha's DMs. I think a second part that we're going to do as well, that's all within the 12 minutes, was when she thought, when people were saying, oh, Cardi going to forgive Tasha. She going to forget it for a million. So it's two parts. So the slow talking Cardi is her seemingly saying, I may forgive people, but then the rest is how she really felt.
that I am the toughest, weakest bitch. But my heart is very big. And I'm not going to make decisions right away about things. I'm not going to make decisions right away because I got burnt so many times in life. I don't want to talk to my friends because my friends are looking at me like, bitch, don't you fucking ever. I'm not going to talk to my husband because my husband is calling me a pussy. And I'm not going to talk to my fans because I know the chat don't play about me. But I'm going to talk to my mom. I'm gonna talk to my mom tomorrow because let me tell you something. I could tell when somebody is depressed. I could tell when somebody is going through some shit, and I could tell when somebody just feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. Surprisingly, it doesn't make me happy. I don't want to make wrong decisions. That's why I just want to talk to my mom tomorrow. I want to talk to my mom. I want to talk to my lawyers. But stop hurting people. Stop hurting people. Take a breather. Think. And I'm not telling y'all this because like I said, don't think that I'm like this type of person that is like, oh, she's so nice. Like Cardi's such a nice person. Cause bitch, I could get real fucking nasty.
So that was the first part of Cardi talking where it seemed like she was like, I may be nice. I'm gonna talk to my mom. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer. So folks was first saying, oh, Cardi gonna forget Tasha. Tasha went live and Tasha said this and blah blah blue. And they were running with the narrative that Cardi was gonna forgive. And Cardi said, hold up, I got more to say. So this is her directly responding about what Tasha said.
I always just tell myself like, yo, this is like this
You see how the energy different? She mo up. Okay.
is a sickening behavior. Like this is I'm being harassed. I'm being harassed. My family being harassed. What the going on? And I got the answer yesterday. I finally got the answer yesterday. The answer is that she has went through so much in life that she's not mentally okay, and that's why she took it out so much on me. And that's why I feel like finally I got the answers to why was this lady harassing me for such a long time.
Again, I think when Cardi was first on the little live thing, I don't think she had seen Tasha K live. I think we seen it and thought that's what it was, but she had not seen it yet because it's a whole different energy.
And finally people are getting to see what I was talking about because y'all just didn't understand. I didn't like I feel like people was understanding that I was literally getting harassed. Everybody around me was getting fucking harassed. And I finally got the answers to it. I finally got the answers to it. I finally know why it is. And like I said, I don't like to see people cry. However, I don't like seeing people cry. But however, the things that y'all making up and shit like that, like, nah. And some of y'all motherfuckers is talking about like, yeah, now she wants to be friends. I don't want to be friends with nobody. I don't ever want to be friends with that type of people. I'm not even ready to have a conversation with nobody.
Boom. So again, so many people. Again, we have to realize when we see stuff, that don't be the same time other people see stuff. And it was literally blogs and posts. Oh, Cardi's gonna forgive her. Cardi gonna, forgive the full meal. They're gonna be cool. They're gonna talk. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready to. I'm not there yet. I'm not ready to have no conversation with nobody. I'm not there yet. That's why I didn't reply to no DMs. I'm not there yet. I don't want to be friends with nobody. I'm fine. I'm good.
Meaning, even if I'm having a hard time mentally and I'm posting about any unhealthy thoughts on social media, I don't need you reaching out to me being friendly. Okay? I don't need that. I'm the same way. I don't mind I don't have no beef with nobody. You understand? I don't have any issues with even if I haven't talked to people, I don't have like a beef with nobody, whatever. So I don't mind reaching out to folks. I'm not beefing with people. But Tasha and Cardi ain't never been friends. It's always been, saying, some B of the S. So I mean, yeah, I don't want to be a friend. Cardi said, hell no.
I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. Some of y'all are delusional and mentally ill. Some of y'all talking about I'm in cahoots. Please, in cahoots for what? I was fine. I was having a regular fuck. Sorry, guys. I was having a regular Wednesday. I was fine. I was having a regular Wednesday,
and out of nowhere this shit happens. Like they went through, I don't know. And I want to make it also clear because I don't I don't think people saying that like I put that tweet or like I want to put it on my birthday. I was fine on my birthday. On my birthday I was really happy. I was fine on my birthday. I was fine the day after. I told you that I had a really fire ass Miami weekend. However, I was getting annoyed because because it was becoming like a buildup. Because while I was having a good time, every single day people was coming up with different shit, and it's like, yo, why is it that even when I'm chilling and I'm doing good and I'm this and that, it's always something new? Like, why can my name never be in people's mouths? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just becoming a fucking buildup of shit. But I don't know why people making like, oh, she wanted a this and that on her birthday. Bitch, on my birthday, I got all the gifts that I ever wanted. On my birthday, I was Hennessy the fuck down. My stomach was full. And surprisingly, when I woke up on my birthday, because I know that y'all saw what was happening on my birthday, this and that, that didn't even bother me. That didn't even bother me. That's how in a good mood I was on my birthday. But it become a buildups, like buildups and buildups, because I feel like sometimes when people on social media see that I'm happy and that I'm partying, that I'm doing good and that I'm chilling, people will find something to be like, I need to pick on her. It's like she's too happy. I need to do something. We need to do something. She's too happy. The bitch is just smiling too hard. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like becoming a buildup. Like why don't people leave me the fuck alone? So just like yesterday, it's just like, you know me, I was having a regular Wednesday, and it just sits on my lap. Sits on my lap. Let's let this topic go. Let's let this topic go. Stop with your weird ass narratives. I don't want to be friends with nobody. I'm not in cahoots with nobody. That shouldn't even make sense. Get that shit out there. And I see somebody talking about like, oh, in cahoots because she can't afford to. Can't afford what? Can't afford what? I just got offered $500,000 to do a fucking 15-minute performance, and I denied it. I was supposed to do a performance for $1 million 2 weeks ago, and I couldn't do it because I had to do something else. I just got paid 1.8 million to do a show. I make money with whip shots in my sleep.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
I make money off my music in my sleep. I get a check off my music all the time. Like, what are y'all talking about? We like, come on now. Like the other day, I just spent $80,000 on a pink purse just because it was Saturday. Like, please don't let me brag. Don't, please, please. Don't. When it comes to money, don't ever talk to me about money. Y'all know I'm a hustler. Y'all know this. Let's not talk about money. I'm good. Let's not talk about budgets neither. And labels neither. And none of that shit. Like, please. Please. I don't want to be friends with nobody. I don't want to this and that. I just feel like I just got like a closure because I've been trying to tell y'all for such a long time. And y'all just made me feel like I was crazy, and I wasn't crazy. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. I was just happy yesterday, I feel, is because like everything that I've been telling y'all for years was confirmed.
So y'all saying, oh, Cardi talking about social media. No. Cardi saying for years I was being bullied. And then Tasha Gay saying I was bullying. Her point was, no, what I've been saying was proven by Tasha Gay's own live.
Confirmed that I was getting literally harassed for no reason. Because somebody else had their own issues and they was taking out their issues on me. And it's finally confirmed out of the person's mouth.
Because Tasha said, because I was unhappy, I had my own depression, my own ego, I was going at Cardi. Tasha said that. Cardi said it's confirmed because of what Tasha said. Meaning she's talking about Tasha.
Cause I couldn't understand it. Like I couldn't understand it. Like it's like, it's like, damn, why this bitch hate me so much? I didn't fuck mans. I never even seen you. Like y'all don't understand how, like, y'all gotta understand how shit be feeling sometimes, right? When somebody that you never met, never seen in person, never met, never did shit to, start literally harassing you and hating you and dragging you and trying to ruin your life, and you just for years asking yourself, like, it's like, what the fuck did I did to this person for them to do this to me? I don't even know these people. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, why do this person, why am I keep getting harassed? And then, like, you finally got the answer. Like, I finally got the answer. And publicly too. It was just like a wild moment to me. Like, last night was like a wild moment to me. But I'm fine now. I finally got my answer. I don't want to be friends with nobody. I don't want to key with nobody. I don't want to nothing. And this ain't no fucking publicity shit neither. Like, come on now. Like, I don't need publicity. Like, come on now. I could put my ass on the fucking and I'm gonna be talked about. Please. Oh, and I got money to go to court forever. So please. And I don't even need to go to court. I already won. Fair and square. I already won. Everything I already won.
Because she won the lawsuit, the appeal was denied, the bankruptcy she has to pay is, still pay Cardi despite the bankruptcy. So she has won.
But this topic just gotta end. This has to end. I'm sick of this. This has been going on for so many years. This gotta end. I was having a good fucking day, getting digged down, and even and I seen the DM earlier that day, and I was like, what the fuck? I was confused, but and it got stuck in my mind. But then it's like, oh shit, what the? And I was having a good day, and it's just like, I'm so tired of people that, like, I don't know, like, I just don't want people that, like, never did good to me, like, consume my days. Like, there's no reason why yesterday and today should be about somebody else in my day, in my life. You know what I'm saying? I went looking for her.
I ain't gonna looking for her. There they go.
I went looking for that person. I was doing fine. So let's change topics. Have a good day. There's nothing more else to talk about. There's nothing is gonna change. There's nothing more to talk about. There's the topic is dead. I want this shit dead. I want this shit out of my life. But I always wanted, like, to let y'all know this, because I always felt since high school. For some reason. I don't know what the fuck it is about me. Cause I like maybe I am the baddest bitch. I don't know what it is about me, but I feel like people that I be having issues with, they become overly fucking obsessed with me. Whether it's from young, whether me and a girl is dealing with the same guy, whether me and a girl fucking strip in the same place, people just start. I don't know what it is about me that they just, like, got like a thing that they just become obsessed with me, and they just want to, like, I don't know, like, it's like if they can have me, they're gonna irritate me to I don't know, like, see them or something. Like, they want to be seen by me. I feel like people that don't like me want to be seen. They want me to see them really bad. They want me to care about them as much as they care about me. And I've been trying to tell y'all this shit, because I never understood these type of behaviors. But I finally got the answers why. And that's just that. It's over with.
And that's that on that. And that's that on that. Look, I think a lot of us feel the same way. We are happy that it can come to some kind of conclusion. It is went to court. It is went to appellate court. The bankruptcy court is all handled, okay? And hopefully neither one of them will mention the other ever in life. Cardi will get her money. Tasha can keep working to be the person she is, putting out content, and hopefully it's a lesson learned. It's a lesson learned one way or the other. Everyone learned the lesson. Cardi learned how to sue people, and Tasha K learned to, because Tasha, the way Tasha K does her channel now, it is different than how she did it, back then. You know what I'm saying? So everyone has learned a lesson. Let's just hope. Tasha K said she's going to do better, be better, and blah blah bloop, and not be involved in the fuckery. She said she would still, of course, cover stories, but change behavior and action is the best form of seeing what somebody about. If she still does the same thing she does, if she still trying to come for Cardi, then that will let people know that her whole spiel about how she's learned and this and then this, it was some bullshit. So Tasha K has to prove that what Tasha K said is what Tasha K meant. And so all we can do is see. That's it. Cardi B saying, I'm done. I've won. Pay me my money, and then that's it. Okay. But y'all, that's the whole show. Okay, look. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody and their mamas has an opinion. Okay? Have your opinion, still be loved, like, and positivity. Okay? I will be live tomorrow night, 9 times out of 10, because Bishop Robbery and Mark Lamont Hill had a whole conversation. So we will have a watch along for that tomorrow night at 9 p.m. But please, y'all, remember to like the video, comment in the comment section for those of y'all be watching. Also share the video, like the video, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, again, everybody has an opinion. It's fine. I mean, mine matters the most because it's my channel. But y'all better too. I love all y'all. Okay. Anyway, be safe. I love you all. Okay. Until tomorrow night. Gotta go. Love y'all.